Mm. Yeah. Mm. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Life with ShaeTV. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this chicken salad, yeah. So first and foremost, here are all my ingredients that I use right here, and I'm going to go step by step later. But the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get started by cleaning the meat. Now, I do clean my meat with some vinegar and some water, child, because, yeah, you got to clean your meats. And before y'all talk all that shit, yes, I wash my hands, duh, under the nails and all, okay? But right now, I'm cleaning my meat with some vinegar and water and just, you know, rubbing it in, making sure I get all that nasty, little dirty, funky, nasty bacteria stuff up off my chicken before I eat it, because I'm trying to eat healthy, y'all. I'm trying, but eating healthy be so expensive. But I really need to drop 20 pounds before March 14. If you don't know, you will know, because it's gonna be my birthday, and like, I don't want to have a big back at 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, 30 is supposed to be my prime. But nevertheless, y'all, I made this bomb ass salad, and I never cook. And when I say never cook, y'all, I never cook. So I wanted to show y'all how I made my salad. And with this salad, I just went with the flow, and it came out so good, okay? But nevertheless, now that I got my chicken all cleaned up, I'm gonna go ahead and start slicing it into these little thin pieces, simply because it's a chicken salad and I don't want no big one breast on top of my salad. I prefer to have my meat all chopped up, cooked, and whatever like that. And then once everything is all cut up into little pieces, we're gonna go ahead and season this thing up, all right? So the seasonings I used was complete seasoning, black pepper, onion powder. I didn't have no more garlic salt. I didn't have no more seasoned salt. I was real nervous about that, how it's gonna come out. But I also used that little, what is called, like the little marinade stuff, and I also used some lemon pepper. And y'all, the chicken came out so good. Like, I cannot make this up. But I'm gonna let y'all see the little taste test video that I put at the end when me and my cousin eat our salad, because we had just came from the gym together, and I was like, listen, I'm not gonna do all this working out and eat no fast food. Like, we're gonna eat healthy, and I'm just getting this kitchen at 2 a.m. and make this salad. But yes, y'all, let's get into these seasonings. So starting off, like I said, y'all, complete seasoning. And baby, when I season. And it's just like, honestly, y'all, I know most people be having measurements on when they season. Listen, I'm more of a kind of eyeing it kind of girl. Like, I could look at the chicken and see if it's not enough seasoning or if it is enough. And, you know, you just gotta, it's like when you a cook like I am, like a chef boyardee, then you just know. You just know, like. But anywho, y'all, I promise I wasn't putting that much onion powder. It was not trying to come out, but nevertheless, I used my little marinade. What is it called? You know, y'all know this stuff. The little marinade stuff be real good. Got that little vinegary taste to it and all. But I'm going in with my hands. I'm just mixing all that up, real good. Like, you got to look at the chicken, and if it look like ain't no seasoning, then you need to add some more. But if it look just right, okay, I just add a little extra little just dash just for confirmation. That's it. And then I'm just gonna mix that in some more. And I decided to go in the cabinet. I was like, ooh, I kind of want my chicken to be like a little lemony tasting. You know what I'm saying? So I went and grabbed that lemon pepper, and I added some of that lemon pepper to my chicken and just gave it a little final little spin or whatever. And I'm just gonna let that sit off to the side, because even though I would prefer my seasonings to sit overnight, I was eating this right now, but y'all see that seasoned, okay? That's how you want your chicken. So next, let's get into this cucumber. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse that thing off, and I'm gonna cut my cucumbers into thin little slices. But I'm gonna start by cutting it in half, and I'm gonna just slice. Now, what I should have did at this part was I should have cut it into fours. Now, at this time, I just, you know, cut it, well, not into fours, but into halves. Like, cut it into pieces and cut it in half, because I end up doing that later on in this video. But I didn't think that I would need to cut it that small, but I end up cutting it that small later on. But for right now, we're just gonna slice it into, you know, little thin slices or whatever. And then once I'm done cutting that up, I'm gonna rinse those off and set those to the side next. Now we're gonna get into this lettuce, cutting and rinsing off this lettuce. Now let me tell y'all something. This is my first time ever purchasing lettuce like in a whole. Okay, I've never purchased lettuce in a whole. I always buy like the pre-cut and the pre-shredded lettuce. But because I'm such a chef, period, speaking into existence, manifesting, y'all, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some grown woman things. Like, I'm finna be 30. Anybody got time to buy no pre-cut? Like, a real cook get in there and cut it up themselves. So I was like, you know what? Let me go get me a big lettuce. And, I had to read the labels because I cannot tell y'all the difference between lettuce and cabbage, baby. I don't know the difference. But, it's a work in progress. Work in progress. So, nevertheless, y'all know that's my favorite word. I'm going to just take the lettuce, and I was like, I don't even know how to cut this up, but I'm going to just roll it up into a little wrap and just get it slicing, and my lettuce came out perfect, just how I needed it to be for my salad. So I'm just going to cut all this little salad up, and then we're going to move over to our spinach leaves. Okay, so y'all, now I'm gonna rinse off my spinach, and I do get baby spinach now. Before, I never ate spinach, like never. But once child, when I say I've been dieting for years, it's always never consistent. But in the times I've attempted to do my healthy journey or my diet journey, y'all, I had never ate spinach. I love spinach dip. But as far as eating plain spinach, I had never did that or whatever. But I decided to, recently in my life, I started eating spinach dry, like on my subs and everything like that. And I actually enjoy eating spinach leaves with lettuce, like regular. I thought it was going to be so nasty. I don't know why, but it was just like nothing. So I just rinsed off that spinach and just put it into my plate. And then I had put some water in the pot for my eggs. But now we're going to go ahead and get this stuff on the stove and get it cracking. So y'all see the chicken. Okay, we're going to put that to the side because I wanted to start off by cooking my cucumber first, right? But I had to put some butter in there because I don't cook with oil at all. I don't cook with oil at all. Everything I do, I use butter. And, I am going to be learning some new recipes, and I'm going to be, doing my research and then cooking it for y'all, trying things out for the first time. But what I did want to do is put that butter in that pot, and I wanted to start off by cooking my cucumbers. Now, I typically do eat, my cucumbers hard on my salad. It'll just be chopped, cucumbers, and I just eat it with the salad for the little crunch or whatever. But I did this, 2 years ago where I had made me a healthy meal with some fish, and I had put a bunch of vegetables in the pot, and I cooked it and sauteed it up real good and added it with my meat, and my salad at that time was so good. So I kind of had that idea and decided I want to do it today. So what I did was go ahead and let them cucumbers just kind of cook with that butter so my cucumbers could be soft. I wanted my cucumbers to be sauteed and soft, so when you bite it with the meat, it's you don't feel the crunch, but you still get your healthiness. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a chef. I know what I'm talking about. So I started letting them cucumbers cook, and while I was letting it cook, I was like, you know what? Let me cut these in half, and that way when it's time for me to pour my meat in, it'll be easier for it to cook and kind of toss around in the pan. So I let that cucumbers kind of boil with the butter for about 5 minutes, and now I'm adding in my chicken. Now I know you probably was like, well, why you ain't seasoning the cucumbers? I ain't have to, because the seasoning on the chicken was so good that I knew once I cooked that chicken with them cucumbers, it was going to be bussin', because of course the flavor is going to transfer over into the cucumbers. So now the cucumbers and the chicken is just cooking all together, and the flavors just, complementing both the meat and the cucumbers, because the seasoning is just going to be everywhere, and it's going to be all cooked in and soft. And y'all, I'm just reminiscing because this salad was so good. It was so good. But I'm going to let this cook until I feel like the chicken is all the way done and it is a little golden. Me, when I ain't too sure, I just kind of like let it overcook just a little bit, but not where it's like hard or nothing like that, but just, you know, like good enough. So I'm gonna let this cook until it's golden. But in the meantime, I also have my eggs boiling. And let me tell you something real quick about the eggs. I never knew how long I'm really supposed to boil eggs. I used to just boil it till the eggs crack. But I did boil it for like 10-15 minutes, and I got the perfect peel, and I'm gonna show y'all that later on. So as you can see, I kind of like just took it off the iron already because it's been like 10-15 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and peel those while the chicken finished cooking up. All right, y'all, so now it's time to peel the eggs. And at first I was nervous because, like I said, y'all, I usually let my eggs cook till they crack themselves. But usually when I do that, it be like so hard to peel the eggs. So this time I kind of just went with my gut, and I was just like, I think they should be done like after 10-15 minutes. And when I tell y'all, the eggs was so easy to peel. Like, I peeled these with no time, like literally. And what I usually like to do, because the eggs be so hot from boiling, I just kind of crack it under the sink, and as I'm peeling it, I just run cold water on top of the egg as I'm peeling it. That way I don't burn my fingers or anything like that, and I could just go ahead and rinse it off and make sure there's no shell on it. But y'all can see I'm using the side of the sink to kind of crack the egg open and just peel it with ease with cool cold water. Now that my eggs are done, I'm just going to go ahead and slice my eggs up into pieces as well, because I'm going to place these around the rim of my plates. Just to get it a little, you know how when people cook, they want their plate to look all fancy, child. So I was like, you know what, because I am doing a video, I want it to be cute. So I'm like, you know what, let me just slice up these eggs. And I did boil 6 eggs. I was finna boil 8. When I tell y'all, I love eggs, like I love eggs. Like, I could literally boil eggs without salt, without pepper, and just eat them. I could eat scrambled eggs any time of the day. I could eat boiled eggs any time of the day. And don't even get me started on deviled eggs, y'all. An addiction, okay? So if you be like, damn, that's a lot of eggs, so what? Like, I love eggs. But moving on, the chicken is done, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start first by making my salad for the next day. So first, I'm taking my spinach leaves and just filling it into my little jar. Then I'm taking my lettuce and filling it up into my jar as well. Then I'm going to take my layer of chicken, pour my chicken on top of that lettuce. And when I say I love like eating my lettuce and my spinach like this, like I love it. But I'm putting my chicken on top, and right now this is my little to-go leftover box for the next day. And now I'm going to take a few of those eggs, and I'm just going to, and I'm just going to place the eggs right on top, and I'm going to let this cool down before I put it in the fridge. And this is going to be my salad for tomorrow. And when I made this salad, I had to be on set the next day, so I want to make sure I had my little healthy food packed and ready to go, so I ain't have to eat the junk food they offer us when we be on set, okay? So that's my little salad for tomorrow, so we're going to put that to the side. Y'all see it? Nice and layered, stacked and ready to go. But now, let's go ahead and make the plate for me and my cousin. So I used one plate that I already had the spinach sitting on. So I kept that same spinach, and I just rinsed them off again, because, you know, they were sitting out or whatever. And I'm just going to add more spinach on both of our plates from the spinach bag, because when I tell y'all, I wanted to make sure I got full, but not like a heavy full. You know, when you eat healthy, you get like a light full, if you know what I mean. Like when you eat junk food, you be feeling big, bloated, and just fat. But when you eat healthy, you feel full but satisfied and not heavy. You know what I mean? So I was like, if I'm going to overindulge on anything, let it be me overindulging on healthy meals. So that's why I put a lot of spinach, and I'm stacking my lettuce right on top. Now, you know, when it comes to chicken, and you know, really, all three of these salads are supposed to be mad. But once he heard that I was making a salad, he just refused to go home. So I'm like, child, let me just be generous, the good Christian lady that I am, and make this man a salad, because he did go to the gym with me or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? All right. At first, I was going to be stingy on the chicken, but I'm like, I ain't going to do that, because I already got me a to-go plate. But now, what I'm gonna do is just take the eggs and start putting it around on the salad. Now first I was gonna just lay it right on top of the meat, but then I came out with this cute idea to place them around the plate. So here is plate number 1, and now I'm gonna do the same thing. I had to make sure he eat eggs, and he was like, yeah, he eat eggs. And I was like, all right, let me place the eggs all around the plate just to give it a nice little, you know, presentation. And I'm just going to finish those eggs all up and just fill them in all around, because I tell you, everything is just going to be so good when you just, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. And of course, my favorite new addiction, zesty Italian dressing. When I say I'm a Caesar girl, I'm a Caesar girl. But I don't know, one day I decided to pick up some zesty Italian, and boom, my life ain't been the same. So thank y'all for watching. Period. Your good girl is hungry. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna tear this salad. Y'all see that salad, yeah? Woo! I'm gonna tear this down. Bye. All right, y'all. 2 a.m. What look cute. All right, y'all. It's 2 a.m. Me and my cousin, we came from the gym today. And I was like, you know what? Let me get up and cook my food. Y'all seen on video, I made my salad for tomorrow. So this is my lemon pepper chicken. It's cucumber mixed in. I cooked the cucumbers with the chicken so the seasoning can rub off. I put the eggs all around the rim, and we got spinach and lettuce underneath there. So we're both gonna take our first little bite with the Italian dressing.
Where do we even start? This been look good in there.
So I'm gonna take some chicken. I'm gonna get some of that spinach and that lettuce in there. Grab me an egg. Do a whole little combo. Bruh.
Cut the show. Cut the show.
Bruh, it's so fucking good. What the freak? Bro, I don't even want to eat all this shit. Bro, it's like you gotta take the chicken, take some lettuce, take some spinach, and then grab an egg and just pick it all up. You know, this shit really busting.
Bro. The velocity of the magnitude from the flavors is just magnificent.
Bro. And I was nervous, y'all. I was nervous because I ain't had no seasoned salt. I don't even need no seasoned salt. Bro. I can't lie, y'all, I really snapped. Like, I really snapped. Like, now I'm motivated to, like, cook healthy meals all week.
I know we're gonna do the wraps tomorrow, but I might want this.
But imagine this in a wrap.
Don't
get
my hopes up.
I'm still gonna use lettuce. I'm still gonna use spinach. I'm still gonna use chicken breast. I'm still gonna use the egg and everything. Imagine just all of this just in a wrap. We get the little like wheat tortilla. We cut it in half, and bro, it's the Italian dressing.
That's what tops it off.
That's what like really is the icing on the cake, because it would be busting, but I feel like the Caesar dressing would have kind of like dumbed it down.
That dressing is
but the zesty Italian dressing, listen, y'all. Now, when I say I want a salad, this is what I mean. I can't even fake this shit.
For sure, right on. For sure.
And I took my time to cook this salad. This wasn't no 10-minute salad.
10. Superior.
Oh my God. Like, I cooked it. I'm happy I cooked the cucumbers. See, because you know, usually when you get a salad, the cucumber be hard in the salad. And you can feel a crunch. But I don't like to feel that crunchiness. So I was like, let me saute the cucumbers with the meat. And the seasoning from the meat gonna rub off to the cucumbers, and it's gonna get nice and tender and soft. And a lot of people don't even eat spinach leaves by itself. You don't even taste the spinach, like literally, at all. I might have to come out and become a healthy chef.
As long as I'm getting plates.
All right, y'all. I ain't got time to be talking and eating. I gotta eat this shit. How was the salad?
I had it. I tried it. And I would give it a 9.6.
Bitch, where's the other point for?
The 0.4
Yeah.
and my other plate.
Okay, we took out 4 points because I'll make you a second. That's cool, that's cool.
Like I need my second plate.
That boy ate that shit. Yep, it was good. That's a wrap. Well, you can see how that ended. That shit was busting, y'all. I'm not even gonna cap.